Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Homeschooling Childminding Mum. My name's Beth, for those of you that don't know. If this is your first time, hello, welcome. If you are a returning viewer, hello. Thanks very much for rejoining me again. Now, someone commented the other day that I should have a less crazy background. I should have like a plain background, and I do fully agree with you. However, all of the rooms at my house are currently taken up with other things and other people, so I've come in the summer house because that's where I can escape. To be fair, upstairs is free, it's just every room downstairs. So I've come here to escape, and I'm very sorry because it is like a more chaotic background than usual, but I hope it doesn't put you off. Oh look here, these are the new lights for Sam's new bedroom when the extension's done. This is the lawnmower, dehumidifier. Anything else interesting? Not really, no. A light that will be going back in. There we are. So Josh took the older two away last week on a school trip, homeschooling trip, with two of their cousins who were also homeschooled, and they climbed Scafell Pike, which they really enjoyed. I mean, I say enjoyed, it looks really intense. Like, it's not just like a normal path. Lots of it is actual, like, you know, like big kind of steps or like big rocks on the path, so like you're almost like slipping, so like as you put a foot up, it like almost like goes back a little bit, so you're like that, like a bit weird. But they really enjoyed themselves, had a great time. On the way there they stopped at a cotton mill, a National Trust place, not quite sure where it was, and that was amazing. And they brought me back some like raw cotton before they've spun it, which is so cool. And then they also brought me a tea towel made from the cotton, which I thought was amazing. And then on the way back they did a high ropes course, which they really enjoyed. So they had an amazing time, absolutely shattered now. But do you know what? I had 3 kind of school days to myself. So the littlest was still at school and I was still working after school, but I had, you know, like 8:30 till 3 to myself for 3 days. And those of you that homeschool will know, like, that is rare. Like, you might get an hour or 2 here and there, but like 3 days like that was just actually really lovely. I was actually a little bit nervous about it because I was like, oh my goodness, what am I going to do? Like, because I am really social and I like to see other people. I was really worried that I'd like not see anyone. I don't know, but when I was there, like actually on the night before they went, I was like, do you know what, this is going to be absolutely fine. And I had a lovely time, and it was just such a blessing to be able to like have that bit of time just to be on my own, to think my own thoughts. I mean, everybody I'm sure has 100 thoughts running through their mind all the time, but for those hours I just had, you know, maybe 10 thoughts, and that was much quieter and lovely. And you know, I could like just go for a walk if I wanted to, or I did lots of sitting in coffee shops. And what I really wanted to do, like, I did do some tidying of my house, boring things like the pan drawer, the saucepan drawer, emptied that out, cleaned it, you know, like boring things like that. Just jobs that aren't like everyday jobs, though I did some of those, which was great. But I also just got to like sit and read and study the Bible and theology, which for those of you that have followed, if you've watched my other videos, you'll know that's something I really want to get into at the moment, and that just brings me so much joy and purpose, and I really like that. And it's just, I just feel like it's just really kind of reset me. So what I had noticed is that I've been getting quite grumpy and a little bit moody, not every day, but you know, more days than it should be. And I keep thinking, like, what's the matter? Because like, I'm not really a moody or grumpy person, I would say. I'm fairly positive, and I was just being like, oh, this again type thing. Even though there are things obviously that I love, and it wasn't all like that, but you know, there'd be times in the day when I was like, oh. And I thought, actually, it's just like the same every day, because when you are like at home, you're home every day, you know, it's not like 5 days a week and then you have the weekends when you're not. And just that kind of like not having people around all the time, not having the same routine just for a couple of days was lovely. And I wasn't responsible for anybody else apart from myself for like 6 hours of the day, you know. It was so nice. I feel like I also get really overstimulated. Something I learned during lockdown, I was obviously, you know, self-diagnosed by TikTok, as most of the nation was, and not that I have got, well, I have self-diagnosed myself with high functioning anxiety, but it might be kind of autistic traits. I don't think I've actually got autism, but I think I've got autistic traits, which lots of people do, right? Supposedly. So I basically realised that I get very overstimulated, particularly if it's like clutter around me. How can I sit in here, you might ask? But inside the house, you know, like that really overstimulates me. So I need to keep the house tidy, which means that like a lot of my day I find is just like picky bits of tidying, and because it's never, oh yeah, it might be tidy for like 5 minutes and then it's a mess again. And also when you're constantly looking after people, you're constantly thinking about their needs and what they'll want, and what, not only what do they want now, what they might want, you know, later today. And that was just really lovely. I would, you know, get the littlest to school, do a quick tidy up, and it would be done, and it would stay like that until 3 o'clock, and that was amazing. Yeah, I really appreciated that. I've also, for those of you that have seen my other videos, have just felt like a lot of my life is just serving others, which there's nothing like wrong with that, but I often like what is for me, and there was just 3 days when I wasn't serving other people, and that was really lovely. It was just, what do I want to do, and I'll do that. So I went for a massage, I got my nails done, I sat in a coffee shop, I read. It was just really lovely to have that time for me, and I felt really blessed by that. It was a really lovely time. But now I feel like, you know, back into normal life. I obviously do like my children and husband, so I'm very pleased that they're home, and I'm really excited to get back into the homeschooling as well. But it's just, you know, it's not like I never want to do it. It's not like I wish that I hadn't had a husband and children. But it's just like when it's that same kind of thing all the time. It is nice to just have a break and a reset, and that was really lovely. Have a look also at these boxes. Sam and I are starting our own very mini business. Basically, I've signed us up for a craft fair, and Hope's already got some stuff that she sold at another craft fair, and then I was like, oh Sam, why don't we do something in the craft fair? Let's put some little boxes together, which you'll see. And then I thought, you know what, any that don't get sold, I can just use as presents for friends and family for the next little while, because I think they're really cute, and I'd be very pleased to receive one of these if I was a child. So yes, have a look. So in a few weeks we're going to do a craft fair, and Sam and I thought we'd make our own little box business. Hope's doing one with her friend too. So I got all these toys from Pound Fun, and we've made 3 different kind of boxes, and I bought some boxes from Amazon, which the littlest is now making up, and we're making these up. So this is the fidget box with all this kind of thing in, and then this is the entertainment box, which is meant to be perfect if you're going out for dinner and need something to entertain the kids. Annoyingly, this is too big, doesn't fit in, so, which is a shame, because I got 3 of these and they're really nice drawing books, so that's really annoying. So whether I just sell that kind of with it but underneath, obviously the idea is that you open the box and it's all there, but there's not really anything I can do there, so I can't put it in that way because it's hanging out either side. So any ideas would be greatly appreciated. Yeah, and then I've got the sensory box here. Let me show you what's in each one. And I need to so essentially they've cost me about £6 each for the stuff, plus £1.36 per box, I think it is, about that. I'll just check that on Amazon. So it's cost me £7.50ish to make each one, just under that. So I'm thinking I'll probably sell them for a tenner, but then this one I feel doesn't look like a lot. So those sell that for £9, I don't know. So yeah, don't forget the paper in the bottom, Sam. Oh yeah. So I've made one each, and then they're making them up. So this is the sensory box. We've got Slinky. This ball actually feels really nice, and it lights up. one of these wriggle fidget spinner, one of these other kind of twisty spinner things, squeezy face, a groan tube that makes the noise like this. You've got one there, haven't you? There you are. And a little stretchy noodle thing. Here we've got potentially this drawing book and some colours to go with that. We've got this heart sewing kit, which has got everything they need in there. We've got loom band kit, this flow rings that you put around your arms like that. What's it called? A finger trap. So you put your fingers in either way, and it's very hard to get them out again. And cup and ball. And I'm thinking, like, if I was going to a restaurant and just randomly turned up and gave that to my children, they would be very entertained, and I'd be very happy with that. And then this is, oh sorry, I'll go around you. Oh, there you go. This is the sensory box. We've got a mesh ball. I don't know if I can do it through here, but essentially you squeeze it. There, we're mesh in the packet, but you squeeze it and it comes out like that. Got a dinosaur with slime inside. This is probably a kit definitely for home. I wouldn't recommend taking this to a restaurant. Is there a squeezy face in there or not? Did I get that wrong?
I don't think there's a squeezy face in that one or that one.
No.
I think it's just a squeezy face in there.
Yeah, I think you're right. Mouldable sand, that feels really nice. This is snowball play. You add water and it's snowball play. And this is like squeezy sand but it's glittery. It's a little bit like kinetic sand, so it feels again really nice. So yeah, we're filling those up now, and then we'll work out kind of what we're going to charge. If you have any ideas what I can charge, I mean, like, is like £10 too much for that? I don't know, maybe £9, but I don't want to make like no money out of it, obviously. So we'll see. And then years ago, Hope made some Play-Doh boxes, and we called it Little Explorers Play Box because that's the name of my childminding business. And so I had some left over because she's not doing those anymore. And so we're going to stick those on the top, just like that. Beautiful, love it. I think those boxes are cute, and I hope that they sell well. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you again soon. Bye.